Hey guys, let's jump into the Robinhood portfolio. Right now, the portfolio is up $44, and right now the markets will be open for another 7 minutes. So we can see on the bottom that I did invest some money into the portfolio. $120 is now available for trading, and we're going to be talking about some stocks. So again, I've sort of just cleaned up my portfolio. It's not really stocks I'm going to go over. It's actually ETFs. The whole Robinhood portfolio has been turned into a ETF-driven machine, and we're going to talk about some of my positions. We're going to start with the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. Right now, $139. My position is 50 shares at $121, and the total return is almost $900. So, 14% gain. And right now, I think the dividend yield it just got updated. Robinhood just updated their dividend yield. It's now 2%. So it might be a little lower than 2%, but it's a really good ETF. It's very, very diversified. Again, guys, it has 3,000 stocks, and the expense ratio is 0.04. So we'll quickly talk about VXUS, the Vexus Vanguard Total International Stock Market ETF. Right now it's at $50.88. My average cost is $46.07 with 50 shares, and today's return is $6 for a 0.24% gain. Total return $240 with a 18% portfolio diversification. So pretty good ETF if you need some international exposure to the stock markets. The Pacific stock markets, Asia, Japan, China, whatever you want to go by of. This Vexus is pretty good. Has pretty good diversification amongst those markets. So we're going to quickly talk about one of my favorite ETFs, the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, $50. Right now, my shares are 20, so you guys can actually see that I have been buying a lot of this ETF, 20 shares right now for an equity of $1,000. It is 7% of my portfolio, and my average cost is now $49. So a total return of $15, and this ETF holds a lot of consumer staples. It has an expense ratio of 0.07, and it does pay a pretty high dividend yield. I think the dividend yield is right around that 3% mark. So it's a pretty good ETF if you need some exposure in those markets. And last ETF in my portfolio is the PowerShares S&P 500 High Dividend ETF. Right now we are in the red. It is down 0.01%. My position is 75 shares. I am looking to increase SPHD to 100 shares, but right now I think it's just shot up so much. I'm going to leave it at 75 shares. Total return $285 for a 10% increase. Equity is $3,000, and portfolio diversity is right around 22%. So pretty high in real estate and utilities in the portfolio. I'm just going to quickly look at the dividend yield that I did get paid. You guys can see right there. So January 31st, 2019, I did receive that $10 dividend, and what I have done is reinvest the dividends back into the portfolio. I just I bought some more SCHD. So you guys can see it's a pretty good portfolio. Right now, it's on the portfolio is of $13,633. I am still eyeing gold, guys. SPDR Gold Trust. Right now, gold is not having a good day. We can see quite a bit of volatility right here. It got up all the way up to $225, and it's been in a straight line down. Maybe this can be some sort of support level right here, but it's been trending down, and this is what I want to see anyway, because I do plan on buying some shares of the SPDR Gold Trust. I do have an interest in buying gold. So. And that's going to be it, guys. Another ETF that I'm actually watching is, I think it's the GLDM or something like that. Yeah, this is the one. So GLDM, this is actually the SPDR Gold Mini Shares Trust or something like that. And this is a lot cheaper than the SPDR Gold Trust, ticker symbol GLD. It does not pay a dividend yield, and the volume right now is actually a bit high. Considering that the average volume is just over 500,000, but I am thinking about buying this, guys. But the only problem that I have with buying this is, again, that volume is really low. So when you compare it to the ticker symbol GLD, we can see that there's a lot more volume to this ETF. A volume is 2 million, and the average volume is 7 million. So I can find a buyer if I want to sell my shares of SPDR Gold Trust more quickly than I can with the Mini Gold Shares Trust. So Guys, that's gonna do it. I know it's just a quick video of my Robinhood portfolio. I am trying to make it like a portfolio video every day, just going over stuff. It probably won't be every day, but since I have so many portfolios now, I can review a portfolio at least every other day or so. I know I have M1 Finance going on. I have like 4 portfolios in the M1 Finance app. And in the Robinhood app, it's now been turned into like all these ETFs. So we can see that the market is really shooting up here. Right now it's at $13,637, and the market will be open in 1 more minute. In 1 more minute, the market will be closed. But again, guys, that's going to do it right now. I'm about $58 for a 0.43% percentage gain, and that's going to be it. And I'll see you next time.